Here's a close-up look at the brand new hot off the press collection entitled Foggy Forest. Now we'll back up so I can show you all the pieces in the collection. This of course is the 12 by 12 pattern cardstock, and let me show you what's inside. You get kind of a snapshot here on the insert, but it's so much fun to see everything perfectly. Here is that first sheet that you just saw, and you can see Foggy Forest is just a beautiful name for it. So you can see all of the life, woodland life that's going on, and on the back side you have this sheet. Now the papers come like this. They're micro-perfed in sets of 2. You simply tear them apart. So easy. Nothing gets torn. And there's the back side, more Foggy Forest. Here is the next one. And I want to call your attention up here. Now you see the bear down here. You see that moon. But up here, if you can look, if you look at this as one leg, this is another leg. There's a head and an ear. There's kind of a cloud of another bear. It's not perfectly obvious, but we thought it was kind of fun. And you can see almost another scene inside that cloud. On the back side, you have more, just so useful for using many things, and I'll show you all the rest of Foggy Forest. Here we have, and we intentionally made this area a little bit lighter, perfect for scrapbooking. Certainly for card making, you can use the wolf, the owl. We've got the birds up there flowing, look like Canada geese to me, but they can be anything you want. Again, they're just micro-perfed in sets of 2, and there's the sheet. And there is the companion sheet. Oh, so pretty. Wait till you get to the die cuts. Here are the cutouts. Now there are 40 cutouts in this set, and you get 2 each of these sheets. You'll notice that many of them have words and greetings. Some of them are left with just the art, so you can add whatever you like. On the back side, just a really pretty set. And here is our last 2 sheets. I love this big jar with kind of a scene inside with the deer, the birds, the squirrel, another deer in the background. And let me just pull these apart, and you can see the back side of that. And here is the last sheet with the moose, the rabbit, a fox, and more of the birds. And then on the back side with some leaves. Kind of looks like gold there, but it is just printed. So that's 1 each of the sheets. Of course, you're going to get 2 of each one. Now, you can easily make them into cards. In fact, here is one card that was made with this. Now, this is using the Stacker trees cutting die. Just thought that was fun to incorporate into the Foggy Forest. And for you scrapbookers, here is a beautiful page, certainly using that very first sheet, using photographs, of course, the solid cardstock that I'll show you in a minute, and then also the cutouts are doing double duty there. Just really nice job. Now, I showed you the 12 by 12 patterned, but of course there is a 12 by 12 solid. And with that, you're going to get 2 each of 6 colors. So as you can tell, greens and blues really play in this. So we've got a light green. These 2 are micro-perfed in the center, and you simply just do it like that. And so we've got the this kind of olive green. We've got a light blue. We have more of a medium blue. And then we have a dark blue, because the blues just work so well. Blues and greens are what this is all about, getting into a lighter lime and then into a tan. Again, you simply pull them apart where they're micro-perfed, and this is the same color on both sides. So you have all 6 of those colors. You're going to get 2 of each for a total of 12 sheets. Now, as I showed you on the page and on the card, everything matches, but we also have the 6 by 6 Foggy Forest, and it's going to be the same artwork that you just saw, but let me show this to you again. Now you're going to get 4 each of everything I'm going to show you. So you saw that very stunning deer. Wait till you see the cutting die. And at the back side, again, these are micro-perfed. You can just do that. There's that cloud again. You kind of have to look at it a little differently. There's the back side. Here we have that jar. We do have that in a cutting die too. And there's the back side. There's our moose. And here is the wolf and the owl. And again, micro perf. There's that beautiful scene on the back. And then in this case, you're going to get 80 cutouts. Again, you get 4 each of the sheets. And there's the back side of that. Now, to do something with this, well, let's have fun with it. And we've got this card. Again, using those, that stacker trees cutting die. That works really nicely. And some cutouts. And we've added some snowflake dazzles up at the top. Really pretty. Now, to go with those papers, we also have some die cuts, and the die cuts are here. You get 2 sheets, and let me show them both to you, for a total of 31 die cuts. Again, just like the cutouts, many of them have greetings, but some are left plain, so you can overlap them. You can play with the other die cuts and put them on top. You can add stamping, you can have some dazzles, whatever you like. And the 31 are just fun. Now on the package, we're going to show you some projects, but let me show them to you here. Here is a slimline card with 2 of the die cuts, and here is our regular 6.5 by 5 card. You can see the joy, that little tag, and a border, and a little circle with that little squirrel. So that works nicely. Now, more embellishments is what you want? Well, we've got it for you. Foggy Forest, there are 13 pieces here. And as always, with hot off the press, there is an idea on the back of it, but let me show it to you right here. And very easy to color these in. With the moon, you can use some sparkling tinsel, embossing powder, the Winter Wonderland, it's right there, the moose, and lots of trees, just beautifully done. And some of the glitter kiss that is for snowy glitter kiss down at the bottom. Really nice. And finally, I promised you cutting dies. Well, that stag just really called to be a cutting die. And this is 3.5 by 5 inches, so it's really a nice size. And here's what it looks like when it has been die cut. A little bit of inking, and it just creates a really wonderful card. Now, Foggy Forest is great for masculine as well as anyone in the family, so that's a good thing to have. The second cutting die is this one. All of those bits and pieces, including that wonderful jar. Now, on the package, there's a couple of ideas taken from the papers, and here is a card that Debbie did. And it is using that great big jar out of vellum. You can do it out of many things. Silver cardstock at the top, some jute, and then also cutting out some trees, the animals, and it's all blending in beautifully with those papers. So to recap, for Foggy Forest, we have 2 cutting dies. We have 13 chipboard pieces. We have 31 die cuts, our 6 by 6 papers, as well as our solid cardstock so that everything goes together, and our great big 12 by 12 Foggy Forest. All of this is brand new. I think it's going to take you all year with lots of different seasons and playing with the Foggy Forest, and it's just a wonderful look for masculine or feminine cards and pages.